So I'm back here with the Briggs and Stratton blown engine project, and got the old engine here, bucket full of parts there, bag full of parts there. I got the original sump, and then I got my replacement block and sump. I think I'm going to use the replacement sump if it's good. Mine does have a little wear right here. This engine had run out of oil. I know the history, and if the other one doesn't have that wear there, I'm going to use the other one. Other than that, they should be identical. They both have the filter provisions and should be the same in every way other than that. So I'm going to start by just opening this up and getting inside it, see what we have. Had it right the first time. Alright, and already I could see that's probably in better condition than what I've got. The original one. Alright, now it'll just be a matter of cleaning up this old one. They gave it to me in a fairly clean position, condition, whatever. They did put grease in the bores, which I thought was really great, because they will flash rust really fast. So they had it cleaned out pretty good, except for the crankcase ventilation system up here. That obviously was retaining a little oil that they didn't get out, but I'll take care of that and bring it back. Okay, I've got that generally cleaned up. I didn't worry about cleaning every last bit right now, because I'm going to be honing these cylinders, and I just wanted to get the main stickiness out so the abrasive particles wouldn't stick to something sitting in a corner somewhere. And then I'm gonna just take everything apart. I've got all new gaskets for this, and then I can check for anything wrong, or just make sure we don't have any oil leaks when we put her back together. I think this engine is actually metric, which kind of surprised me. Wow, having a bad time picking sizes today. There we are. There we go. There she goes. Yeah, there's just a little oil spray there, but just good to get that cleaned out, I guess. Now what I'm going to use is a flexible hone like this. If yours has a large ridge, this has like no ridge at all. A ridge would be a part where the metal was worn in the cylinder and where the rings didn't land. That's where you would have extra metal. This has no ridge, no wear, basically. It's very good condition for a used engine. Try to get a shot of that. But what we're going to try to achieve is what they call a crosshatch pattern, and there's some on there now. The cylinder wall should not be polished on the side. It should have some scratches going this way, about 30-degree angle, and some scratches going this way, and what that allows is a little oil to hang behind the rings right up on the top parts, and the little grooves provide a little bit of lubrication for the rings. They're just microscopic. I'm going to try to get a better shot. Okay, so I hope you can see that cross hatch pattern. The way you achieve that is you go slow, and as you're going up and down, you're trying to match the speed of the drill with the cadence of the up and down, and that makes those little scratches at just the right angle. You don't want them too straight up and down, and you don't want them too circular. You want them kind of corkscrewing up. So I'm going to just use any oil I can find, put it in there, and give them a little bit of flexi-hone. This flexi-hone, I'm trying to think of the, if it had the part number on there, they put their own part number on there. BC25824, or if you're a Granger, 2ZYZ7. I can't remember what grit this was of it. I think it was a medium to fine grit. There's different grits you can get. I just picked something in the middle. And so what I'm going to do is I've just got a little flashlight here. I'm just going to watch as I'm putting it up and down. I'm going to watch for that scratch pattern in the oil. You can't really see the pattern with oil on the cylinder wall, but you could see the pattern this is leaving in the oil. And you're not going too fast. You're not going anywhere near full speed. You want to get the slowest drill you can find. And I'm just going to continue that till I got a nice even pattern, no little scratches left. I'm just going to take off the smallest amount of material possible, because this bore happens to be in incredible shape. You just want to make sure your new rings are going to seat properly. Now, if your cylinder started in as decent a condition as mine, mine took about 30 strokes up and down. Very slow speed, and it looks great. I'm going to take the rest of the oil off that cylinder there, off the inside there, and start cleaning the block. Now, here's the important thing. You want to get every bit, so you know that this is an abrasive, and it's not going anywhere. So if you got that in your engine and it goes around and around, it's going to eat it up quick. Two good things about this, and well, first of all, I'm going to clean the engine really good. You got to clean it with a brush and, you know, soap and water, get it all hosed down. And two, if something did get loose in there, this engine does have an oil filter, so better than some, whereas most lawnmower engines, small engines, will not have any kind of filter, and it'll just keep going around and around forever. Your filter may have a chance of catching the particles, so but we won't even let it get to that point. We're going to clean it up. And off camera, I took a scraper and scraped gasket surfaces clean on both sides, just to get any old gasket material off of there. You want the new gasket sitting as flat as possible. It'll give you the best chance possible of getting a good seal. And you can see the metallic color. Well, also the abrasive was that same color, but you could see that it has taken some off there. You're taking just enough that all the sides of the cylinder look the same. You don't have any old up and down scratches of any kind. If you do, you're going to have excessive oil consumption, probably be blowing out gaskets left and right due to the crankcase getting pressurized. But that looks fantastic. Start getting some of the oil out of here, and then I'll take it and wash it up. Next step here is I just started getting some of this gasket scraped off. It's on there pretty good, but it is brittle as all it can be. So I do not want to reuse that. I have all the gaskets. So I'll remove that and bring you back. Alright, I got the block pretty cleaned up. I did honed out both of those, put some oil on the cylinders. That's what you're seeing running out there. Scrape the gaskets on everything, clean this all out. I've still got a little more cleaning to do in here. There's some kind of I don't even know what that is, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's like little white particles of something. It's not sand, but it's not far off. I don't know where I'm flushing that out of, but I need to keep flushing this out. I don't really want to take the oil pump apart unless I have to, but I suppose that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But anyway, that's where I'm leaving it for today.